So you said the way you like to handle situations is the easiest way 1st, and I think that's very great that you said that because, like, what would you say that the army like it taught you to think that way, to be
Yeah.
that way? Because I think you said before you joined the army, but like when you're younger, you're kind of a would you say a hothead sometimes before?
I won't say hothead. I was
You could get out of control
I was
easier.
very, very collected, and when I got to that point, there's a reason, and I made up my mind.
Okay.
He was the third person.
So would
Yeah.
you say that? Would you say the army helped the training in the army helped you become a better officer?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. What's your ranking right now?
Right now, I'm just a corporal.
Okay, you're a corporal.
I'm the community relations officer for Odessa Police Department.
Would you agree with me if I said that every police officer should have military training? If they're gonna be on the field.
Okay, so we know that I'm Corporal Hamilton with the Odessa Police Department. We know that I'm the community relations officer, but I'm gonna put that to the side. My job is my job. My title is my title. But right now, that's me and you talking.
Michael Hamilton.
All right. I think that for real, all you need is the desire and the want to be a police officer, an actual police officer, not the guy with a gun and a badge that can drive around in a car and turn on lights and go fast if you need to. You have to want to be a police officer. Military training helps, but book training helps too. Military training, like I said, it helps some people because they put them in a different mentality. They like you got my mentality, and then you got others mentalities that say the army is the worst thing in the world that you could ever do. But they went through, they got there, they went through and they used the army to get their paycheck because the army pays you. Yeah, it's a volunteer force, but you're getting paid. You got free insurance when you were in there. If you were a single soldier, if you were married, you had to pay for whatever for TRICARE and all that. But if you got sick, you got to go somewhere. You got hurt, you got to go and see a doctor. If you needed anything, you got it.
Okay.
If you needed boots for work, yeah, you get all that stuff issued to you because your unit could do a supplemental issue and get you some new boots if you need to. Your uniforms, you can get those supplied to you.
Okay.
They give you money every year so you can go and buy new uniforms. So those people, they have that mentality that the army did nothing for me, but they made sure that you were taken care of while you took care of your contract. Now you're out. I guarantee all those people that say that the military sucks, on Veterans Day, those are the first people that are going to get that free meal. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's different mentalities. You got this person that's like, I'm a veteran. You can get me. Like, I'm a proud veteran. Like, for real, I love it. I will proclaim it anytime I get a chance to. But then again, I'm very humble about it, too, because I had a lot of humbling experiences in the military. It just helped me become the man that I am today. So it has helped. I've taken a lot from different leaders that I've had. I've been able to take a lot of, good and bad from leaders, from other soldiers, from just different branches, and compile it all into one. And I'm able to, base my decisions, the way that I live, and the way that I am off of those things that I've learned.
Okay. So the army helped you definitely.
Yes, it helped me definitely.
Definitely. But wouldn't you agree that maybe like in this day and age with everything going on right now, that just wanting to be a police officer, wanting to do it for the right reasons is not enough?
No. I would not say that, because if you want to do something, Levi, Smokes. Levi wanted to become Smokes, right? What'd you do to do that?
Started rapping, started doing podcasts, started doing shows.
And Smokes started learning what a double entendre is. He learned the different syllable counts.
Wordplay, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Metaphors.
But did you want to do that?
Yes.
Now, if you said,
But-
it's something I want to play around with.
But I made a lot of mistakes learning it. Okay,
Yes.
so I go into the game, and I made so many mistakes in my life. I think it's a bad comparison because in law enforcement, there's no room for mistakes.
Hold on. No. See, this is the good part because I can tell y'all because I've made mistakes. There's some things that I should have done that didn't happen, and there's some stuff that I shouldn't have done.
Okay, this is about really good. This is about to get really good.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a break, bro.
Small break. This is about to get really good. Boom. All right, let's get back at it.
Back at it.
We had a little technical error, but we fixed it. So there's a whole bunch we recorded. Now we're going to do it again.
So
But it's all right. So
we were on mistakes.
Yeah. So
Like the mistake y'all just made. Learning experience,
yes.
right?
Yeah. Oh, my God. That just happened.
Yeah, it sure did, didn't it?
It happens to everybody. You know, it happens.
Sudden.
It's a human thing. It's a natural human thing to make mistakes, of course. But like I think in certain situations for police officers, there's no room for errors.
No,
I
There's no
agree.
room for
I
mistakes.
agree with you.
It's like me. It's like me getting hired to go spit a 16 live in front of a camera. You know, and I have to write my verse, memorize it, and get ready to spit that 16 in front of a live audience or camera or whatever. And it's my job to prepare for that 16. It's my time. It's my job to write that motherfucker, to rehearse it over and over, get the cadence down, get the delivery down, perfect it. I go there and,
Now-
and they pay me for this.
Right there,
And
I
go
see
there
a difference
and I
though, like
mess
you
up,
were
you know what I
saying,
mean? And
because
then-
like, I'm not.
Yeah,
a
bring
big
this out, 'cause
defender,
y'all
but
already know,
I
I
have
got
to be
this.
real. As a cop, if you're thinking for a cop, they can practice all they want, but it's almost like us with music. We could write a verse, but we can't put it to every beat. So like he could practice being a cop all he wants, but he don't know who the fuck's behind that car.
Yeah,
Whenever they're
exactly.
coming, so like
Yeah.
he can't always be 100%.
And like I
prepared.
said,
but
like-
there is no room for mistake in situations like that. You
When
are
it comes
right.
when it comes to life and death.
But we all do fuck
Yes.
up. We all do fuck up, and there's certain times we all have to be accountable. Like like you said, if you fuck up in that verse, you're accountable for it because they just
Yep.
paid you, let's say, $1 million or X amount of money to do this, and you had to practice this, and you just fucked up now.
Yeah.
So now, not only did you mess up because that money, you have to probably replace that money.
Yep.
If you fuck up a venue, you know what I'm saying. So now that's coming out your pocket. You know what I'm saying. I get where you're coming from. I just think it's a bad example because a cop can never be prepared for who's behind the car.
That's a great example because no matter what he's saying is he said, hey, I have identified my job. I've identified how I prepare for that job, and I make sure I make it happen. Just like this podcast is y'all's thing, too. We had a mistake, and you were able to correct it that fast, right?
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Sometimes in my job, I can't correct it that fast. Exactly. Now, our job depends totally on another person. So it is, our job can be looked at as like, for real, people think we jokes anyway, right? A lot of people saying, oh, the police are jokes. You know, what they say, 13, 12, ACAB, all that shit. Yeah, whatever. They obviously don't know
He said
me.
13.
You know?
Oh yeah,
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I see a lot of different comments and stuff, and all piggy this, piggy that. Yes, I love pork too, but it's all cool because when they said "fuck the police," your mama was the first one to get it. So anyway, my bad. That's just me throwing out this little shade. I don't mean that. That was Michael saying it, not the police officer.
What? I mean,